Hello there, Libra. Welcome to Dragon Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your tarot and oracle reading for February 2022. This will be your monthly energies and messages. I am also an astrologer, and there will be a video at the end of this one, a link to click if you want to get deeper into the astrological and planetary transits. We will touch on the astrology throughout the reading, of course, but we are mostly going to focus on the cards in this video. So Libra, I hope you guys are doing great out there. It is always wonderful to see you here. If you haven't yet done so, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Join the Dragon family. I always appreciate that. And if you're interested in a personal reading, would like any information on the card decks that I use, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Libra, these are going to be general readings, of course. They will not resonate with every Libra out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest. These tend to be general readings, so they could pick up on anything, whether it is career, love, life path, etc. We just ask Spirit for what you need to see the most for the month's journey. So dear angels, spirit guides, ancestors, let's see what we have, please, for our beautiful Libras. Anything they need to know for their highest and best for this month of February 2022, please. Thank you so much. Okay, Libra. Whoa, okay, I'm going to take two out on this one. You've got on the top, for your keywords of the month, purification, and on the bottom of the deck you had purity. So my goodness, back to back, both of the cards that deal with purification, detox, and clearing are coming out for you. So to me, this is quite a clean sweep of the month. You are letting go of some big things that you no longer need in your life. You may be really focusing on eating better, making sure you're hydrated, paying attention to whatever medications and supplements you use. All of that could be a really, really big deal for your February. Feels very positive too. Like this feels like it's going to give you like just such a healthier, just a lighter feeling. It's like you're letting go of some burdensome energy. And this could be physically, this could also be purifying toxic people out of your environment, or even changing your environment as well. Some of you could be moving to some place that feels a lot better for you. Let's get into a numerology card, please, for Libra. Look at that, domestic harmony, number 46. So 4, of course, is our number of the home, stability, foundations. 6 is a number of relationships and love connections and healing those love connections. So this could focus very much on where you live, who you live with, the kind of friends, the kind of people that you have in your life or invite into your home, or the kind of people invite you into their home. This is a very interesting reading so far. I like it. It feels very balancing, very harmonious. And of course the 4 and the 6 add up to a 10, which gives us a number 1, which is new beginnings. So let's get into next a crystal or a gemstone. Let's see which one of these is best for Libra to work with. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Green aventurine, new opportunities, and the heart chakra being activated. So I feel really good about this one. This is a great stone. It's not too expensive, so it's a really easy one to get a hold of. And I feel like new, fresh energy is on the horizon. So this is a great one to work with. And it does help, you know, balance and heal that heart chakra. Let's get into a spiritual guide or guardian or ally. Let's see which one of you wants to work with Libra the strongest for February, please. I love it. Yes, one of my very favorites, Lord Ganesh. This is about removal of obstacles, clear path ahead. And so, you know, what you're purifying or detoxing out of yourself or your environment is anything that stands as a roadblock to your happiness, to opening the path ahead. You might have felt for a long time, Libra, that something was holding you back or something was really preventing your clear path forward. Ganesh is a wonderful spiritual guide and deity to work with. Cannot pick a better one for you, honestly. Let's get into your tarot now. We're going to be doing a full Celtic cross reading, and I will be clarifying. I will be using the Angel Tarot and clarifying with the Everyday. Spirit, please, let's see what we have in the tarot for February for Libra. Anything you want them to see most. Yes, this just feels like a lot of fresh new energy, Libra. Wow, okay. I love these cards coming out. So right in the center, Page of Wands. To me, this is Aries energy. It's very new, fresh. It's childlike. It's the birth of new things in your life. It's just such an initiating energy. It also returns joy, vitality, and happiness to you. This is a great month to just, you know, be silly, to lighten up, to laugh whenever you possibly can. And you may also have quite a lot, like it, you know, it has the keyword of ideas on this card. So you might have a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, a lot of, you know, energy bouncing around to say, well, what do I want to try? What's going to make me the happiest here? Look at that 10 of Cups. Yeah, so you really are dreaming big. I love to see it because this is just that whole happiness, the bliss, the fulfillment, good relationships, good friendship connections, good home center. That's a big thing about the 10 of Cups, is the home center. In the immediate past, you're coming from the 2 of Cups. This is a partnership card. It's a very strong love connection as well. It's Cancer energy, so it can be a little bit nostalgic, a little bit sentimental. It usually does pull to, you know, something to do with heart healing or healing dynamics in a relationship. You've definitely got some good people around you, though, Libra. With the 2 of Cups, that's really saying, you know, you've got some good partnerships. You've got some good people. If you're having discussions with a Cancer or Pisces especially, maybe Scorpio too, because that's a water sign, but that's mostly Cancer and Pisces on these 2 cards, the Page of Cups. If you've been in communication with a water sign, I would keep communicating with them. Or if you've been hurt by a water sign or challenged with one, you know, keep open to apologies or amends, because that could be part of what's, you know, coming from your past going into your future here. And the immediate future card is our Queen of Wands, our big bright Leo energy. She is about creativity, and you know what? I always connect these synchronicities. Look what we have. Sunflower and sunflower on these cards. Hey, there it is. Purification, but it's also bringing in that happiness. She is the Leo queen, so she really is a strong, sensual, vibrant, generous, you know, creative being. I mean, she's very, very magical. So I feel like you're really stepping back into your power. If people have put you down or you've put yourself down, I feel like this is you kind of rising up and being lifted up again. Let's get a clarifier, please, for the Queen of Wands. I love the sunflower connection, though. And here, ooh, yes, putting your foot down with the Hierophant card. There's some Taurus energy there. And to me, this is a card of commitment. It's a card of a spiritual path. So you may be deepening a commitment to a spiritual path, deepening a commitment to yourself, or taking a relationship that you're in further, right? It's very earthy. It's very stabilizing. So I feel like it's not enough for you, like in your mind, it's like it's not enough for me to just create something. It's like, I really want to manifest it. I really want to put something tangible out into the world. On the bottom, what you're feeling, you know, in the subconscious realm is the 5 of Pentacles, that sense of isolation or being out in the cold, cut off from someone or something. And so to me, you know, this is a feeling of loneliness. And Libra, you are a partnership sign, so it's not unusual for you to struggle sometimes with a feeling of loneliness or isolation, especially right now. People are still being very careful with quarantine and things like that. And so I feel like, you know, that might be kind of hitting you a little hard. But it's important for you to find ways to connect, right? If you're feeling really lonesome, call somebody up, ask them to come over to their place, hang out. You know, there's ways to try to alleviate some of that loneliness or isolated feeling. Yeah, take action, take initiation. It may just be a matter of you just kind of taking the lead in the situation, because there's that Emperor card. So yeah, if you want to connect, be assertive about that. That's Aries energy there. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit, is our Queen of Cups. It is sensitive. She's my Scorpio queen. So this is deep. This is, you know, those deep emotions that run very close to the heart. And she is careful. And that's something that Libra, you might be why you have been feeling a little lonely or have been feeling a little isolated, is you might be feeling a lot more emotionally discerning lately. You're really putting down those emotional boundaries, and you're saying to people that if you don't treat me right and you don't reciprocate the energy that I give to you, then, you know, I'm not going to let you in. You know, you're really demanding better for yourself, which is actually quite a positive thing. Yeah, because this has been a burden for you. This has been a difficult thing for you. Clarified by the 10 of Wands. This has not been something that's easy. You've had people, you know, let you down, take advantage, put more on you than you deserve to shoulder. And so I feel like you're being a lot more choosy about who you let into your circle, and that is a very positive thing indeed. Let's get into your suggested approach and advice. Wow. Oh my goodness. I like it. Okay, so Libra, suggested approach is the Hanged Man. This is the angel of prophecy. This to me is also an energy of release. We had all that energy of purification and purity, detox, letting some things go. And the Hangman is definitely about that. It's Neptune rulership, Pisces energy. So it is very much about going with the flow, going through, you know, maybe a spiritual trial by fire. You might kind of go through a little bit of a dark night of the soul with this card. But it's important. The way out is through, you know. Don't be afraid of the challenge. Something so good is going to come out of this. But it does require you to let some old stuff go. Especially if it was, you know, just not good for you. If it wasn't positive. If it wasn't beneficial. Oh yeah, this is some things of the past. I absolutely feel it, and I'm sure you do too with that Six of Cups. These are things that are very nostalgic, very sentimental. This is people from the past, love connections from the past, definitely inner child or childhood issues or subjects that are being worked through in a very powerful way. And, you know, that suggested approach is really saying it's time to let it go, Libra. It's time to heal. It's time to purify. It's time to release. What you need to know, Queen of Swords, there it is. We got a lot of queens. We got a lot of divine feminine energy on this reading, Libra. We've got the cups, the wands, and now we've got the swords. That's my Libra queen right there. That's her right there. Independence, very strong energy. She's probably the toughest. She's definitely the toughest queen of the four. And, you know, she's somebody that, again, you know, this is those boundaries. If people don't treat her right, if people bring drama, chaos, or difficulty into her life or into her court, she's not there for it. She is just not there for it. She will not hesitate to cut you out. She's very balanced. She's very impartial. She's very focused on justice. But she does want and value her inner peace. Look at this. One card flipped out, so I just went ahead and took it. So I'm clarifying this with two. I've got the Tower, but the Queen of Wands is what flipped out on top of this. So Queen of Wands coming out again twice. To me, you know, that's your confidence, your self-confidence. And the Tower, of course, is Mars energy. So it's really about laying a good, solid new foundation. Yeah, and really letting Spirit take out people from your life that don't need to be there. We've got the King of Wands in this. So we have the King and the Queen. Definitely some divine partnership here. Like I said, you may be very connected to a water sign. You also may be very connected to a fire sign. This is in your hopes and fears position, though. So I'm going to say with the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands now coming out here, there may be some hopes and fears or worries about your ability to lead. Your ability to be assertive and consistent in going out and getting what you want. That may be something that you're concerned about. It's like, do I have what it takes to just keep you know, fighting for what I want. You know, that's definitely a feeling there. But fortunately, this is just hopes and fears in this position. But it is something that's on your mind. Yes, Knight of Cups, and I feel that you might feel like your own mood swings sometimes are what determine your direction for the day, or that ability to feel upbeat, assertive, you know, that kind of go-getter energy. Because Knight of Cups is more, you know, it's more emotional, it's more subjective. It's Pisces energy yet again. You might have you have your mind on someone, you're like, should I talk to them? Should I not talk to them? I'd like to go out and, you know, go out of my way, but I don't know if I'm sure. You know, the Knight of Cups is in here twice. This is your outcome card too. So I do feel like it's important to make those emotional offers. It's important to allow yourself to be emotionally and spiritually vulnerable when with the right people, right? If it doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. But if it does feel right to you, it's time to go forward. That's a very spiritual and emotional night that usually does lead to some love offers. So let's see what we have clarifying him. You got a lot of doubles here. A lot of doubles and a lot of court cards. So we've got the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely decisions about who to go forward with. Libra, knowing you guys, you might have more than one person you're choosing between, or more than one career option or avenue that you're going down. Be sure to feel it out all the way for yourself. On the bottom of the decks, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there is some stress. There is some anxiety here that needs to be dealt with. But with the Ten of Swords on the bottom, I do feel like it can be coming to a completion this month. This is Aquarius season, which is a very good time for you, especially the first half of February is very energized for Libra. It gives you that positive trine energy from the sun. So it's not all difficulty, but you are overcoming, and I think it's a lot to do with your thoughts. This has more to do with the mental body than anything else. You might feel less stress, you might feel a lot of worry, but the thing is, this is just stuff, the machinations of the mind going on. So it's real important to direct your thoughts in a positive way. Don't let yourself beat yourself up, that kind of thing. Let's get an affirmation, please, for our Libras. Yeah, you need this. Libra, the Sanctuary card here. Oh my goodness, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Know yourself and thrive. This gets deep into that. You know, we've got like the Five of Pentacles. Sometimes, Libra, you might feel a little lonely, but I think that sometimes those times where you just get to be with yourself are really blessed, and they're actually really important for you to have. You're going through quite a metamorphosis, quite a transformation. And with that Queen of Wands, King of Wands, all that firepower coming up, I feel like part of this is really embracing your self-esteem, self-worth, and confidence in a big new way. Hope you have an amazing month, guys. I will be looking forward to seeing you soon. Take care.